Welcome to Real Women, Real Issues. I'm Ardelle Bradley, and today we're going to talk about something I know a little bit about, wine. I have Patrick Mulrenin. He is the owner of Fieldstone Winery in Rochester. Welcome.
Thank you.
I've actually been to your facility, made my own wine, had my own label, had a great time. So tell the audience about your place.
Well, we're a full licensed winery. We make all our wines right in downtown Rochester. We have a tasting room on Main Street, and then our winery is actually on South Street. We make about 30 different wines. We have a great venue for our tasting room, as you've been
Absolutely.
to. And we have a 5,000 square foot winery, and we actually do a nice little event there once a year. And it's a great place to laid back place to entertain.
It is, and when I went there, it was the first time I'd gone, and you actually make your own labels. What we did, we made a batch of wine, so we did the wine tasting, which was wonderful. We brought our own food in. I'm not sure if you guys actually have food
We just
there.
serve cheeses and chocolate.
Okay, so we brought in a little extra stuff
Yes.
and did all the wine tasting and decided what wine we liked. So tell us the process. I know it took a little while after we decided which wine we wanted for our batch.
Yeah, you figure out what wine. It takes us about 8 weeks to make the
Right.
wine. And then you come back and you bottle it and you get your own label.
Absolutely.
And for those who are impatient and don't want that, we'll custom label the wine that we already have made.
So you can actually you can purchase a batch and then you can take some wine home too. So
right.
then you have the best of both worlds.
That's right. We make the money selling it off the shelf.
So I know we designed our label, and then you have someone who we emailed it to, and they, duplicated it, and we came and actually put it on the bottles and corked the bottles and sealed the bottles. And so we felt, we took pride in having our own bottle of wine.
Oh yeah, it's fun. The bottling part's probably as much fun or more fun than the actual tasting. So,
Absolutely. Well, of course, you're tasting a little bit
yeah,
then too when
that's-
you come back
Yeah,
the
some
second.
people, you get 28 bottles, some people leave with 25.
Oh, by the time that could happen, I can see.
Yeah.
So people can have birthday parties or things there also?
We do birthday parties, we do showers, we've had small weddings.
Oh.
It's not a big event. We do a lot of fundraisers, but we can hold anywhere from 60 to 80 people.
Absolutely. That's how did you get into this?
Well, I started off making wine with my grandfather when I was a little kid, and then I'm an accountant by trade in the banking industry as a consolidated. I had to decide what I wanted to do. I have a disabled son, so we said we don't want to move, so started said let's do something. So four years before it happened, we opened up the winery. So
Oh, good for
So
you.
it's
So
been
you have your grandfather to.
yeah, my grandfather. I got all his old equipment. It's all over 100 years old. We actually use it when we do our wine tasting event at our actual winery on South Street.
So he had a winery also?
No, I have his old, like 110, 120-year-old equipment that we use for demonstrations, and
Okay.
it's fun. People are nostalgic, really like it. There's a lot of Europeans that all make wine, and they enjoy it.
And also at your winery, I know you have a little area where people can purchase other items. I mean, you have glasses. Or
Yeah, we sell wine accessories, charms to bottle holders to cork cages, and yeah, people love that stuff.
It's a nice place. Now, how did you determine which wine you would carry there?
Well, this is how it started. Being half Italian, I like dry red wines that we drank, and I thought everybody likes dry red. Well, that's
really.
not true. I had a couple of sweet wines. If you go to look at our list, I've got more than half of my wines are sweet because sweet sells. People that are big red wine drinkers, they're a minority of the wine
Absolutely.
drinkers.
Well, I want to thank you so much for being with us this morning and giving us our little lesson on wine. And how can people get in touch with you, or if they want to book a party, where do they go?
Well, they can go to our website at fieldstonewine.com or call the winery at 248-656-0618.
All right, and I have to come back because my batch is gone already.
Come back and see us.
And we'll be back right after we get the juice of the week from Jungle Juice.
Thank you, Ardelle. Hi, I'm Regina.
And I'm Sarita.
We're bringing you the Juice of the Week from Jungle Juice Bar. But before we introduce our Juice of the Week, we would like to let you know that Jungle Juice Bar is much more than a juice bar. We offer a variety of soups, salads, sandwiches, and delicious desserts. So, Sarita, what's our Juice of the Week?
The pineapple, orange, banana, and pea protein smoothie is my favorite. It's loaded with vitamin C, fiber, protein, and potassium.
This is one of the fun drinks that we offer here at Jungle Juice Bar. It's also one of my favorites. It's really delicious, but it's also very good for you as well.
Don't forget, we offer our gift cards, or you can squeeze someone today, and this will be a great smoothie to squeeze someone with.
Remember, your health is your wealth.
Try the juice of the week and much more at the Jungle Juice Bar. The Jungle Juice Bar is located on Charlevoix in Grosse Pointe Park.
When you're having a heart attack, this is how it feels to your heart. And if it happens at night or on the weekend, there's only one hospital team standing by on site to save you. Cardio Team 1, only at the DMC.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. You've got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
My friends, I want to introduce you to Samasco Financial. As attorneys, they worked hard to protect clients on a legal basis, only to watch many lose their money in the unpredictable and risky stock market. Samasco Financial has recognized the need for asset protection for our seniors and has introduced investment planning that will grow your nest egg without the risk of loss. To find out more about how Samasco Financial can protect your financial future, call 586-493-9989.
Groundbreaking. Life-saving. History-making. The new DMC Heart Hospital, summer 2014. The beat goes on.
Real Women, Real Issues is brought to you by Mike's Fresh Market.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. I'm Ardelle Bradley, and now we're going to talk about some accessories, some colorful accessories. I have Tammy Bork. She's the co-owner of Brightly Twisted Clothing and Accessories. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I can assume the scarf you have on today comes from your place?
It does.
Okay.
Yep. We hand dye each scarf individually, and they're all one of a kind.
Oh my, so you have the fabric already, and you guys, do you have something in mind, or you just kind of go for it?
We do. Each season we put together pallets, and we sell wholesale around the country. So we sell to about 300 different stores. And so depending on region, certain regions like different colors.
So you're not just a retail store. You actually, probably your bigger market is supplying to other stores.
We're a wholesale company. In Livonia is where we manufacture all the clothes. We cut and sew apparel as well.
Now, do you have a storefront there?
There is a small storefront. It's an industrial parkway, but anything that we don't sell to the stores or the department stores is sold there. And so people from word of mouth have heard. And then we're going to start offering like private parties in the evening. So you could have a tie-dye party. Basically.
Have a little wine there?
You would absolutely have a wine there. With our own label.
Tie it right with our own label. Yep. Tie into the first segment.
Yeah.
That
so we
sounds
provide
exciting.
the wine and the cheese and the snacks, and people bring their friends and they have parties there.
Now, with the party, they actually get a percentage off of the items you have there?
The person who's hosting the party gets a certain amount of credit to have bring their friends there.
I get it.
And that is just getting launched. That will be probably in the end of February.
Now, how did you get into that, especially wholesaling it, selling it across the country?
Yeah, it was sort of a serendipitous thing. No one really is destined to own a tie-dye company.
It just happened.
It just happened. My husband started about 18 years ago dyeing so he could stay home in the summer. So learning to tie-dye and sell it at art fairs. And so about 10 years later, I was selling for him at an art fair. And I couldn't figure out why he was teaching after that. People were coming out of the woodworks to get his work.
Like,
and so,
why don't you just...
Yeah, I'm like, we should be doing more of this. And so then I started buying a little bit more trendy, fashionable white clothes for him to tie-dye on. And then he had a trip to Europe, and he left, and he taught me how to dye. And then I've been doing it ever since, and I left teaching. We both left teaching. It's been 8 years now.
Oh my goodness, so you were an actual school teacher.
We were both preschool teachers.
So not an art teacher either? Just
No, no. We're both very creative. My husband's very artsy. He's not into fashion whatsoever, but he definitely has a great way with color.
So you tie the fashion in with it?
I did that part. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what other accessories do you carry at your facility?
We carry 4 different kinds of scarves, and that's kind of how our business started with scarves. They were one size. It was very easy for us to learn how to manufacture that. And then we started 3 years ago with clothes. And so we offer in the summer about 15 different pieces of apparel, and in the fall about 8. And then we go to the markets around the country and sell at wholesale markets.
Now, how did you get your customers? Do they find you, or do you seek them out?
When we were in Las Vegas, well, now it's been almost 7 years ago, and I was buying whites for the art fair business.
Okay.
And a sales rep there noticed the scarf I was wearing, complimented me on it, said she thought she could sell them to stores. And then in 3 months, we had our first Nordstrom's account.
Oh my
And
goodness.
So we have really hit the ground running. We
Yes, you
just had to
have.
learn by error. You know, we kind of joke around that we've had our bachelor's degree in this because it's taken 5 years how to learn how the industry
So your
runs.
scarves are actually at Nordstrom's?
Yep, not currently.
Okay.
It changes, it goes in and out, but we
Okay.
have about 250 to 300 boutiques around the country and nationally.
Now, do you
internationally.
actually have boutiques in this area that carry it also?
Sure,
Okay.
yep, in West Bloomfield and Birmingham,
Okay.
Rochester, and up north like in Grand Haven, Grand Rapids,
Okay.
Traverse City.
Well, we'll be right back to hear more about this tie-dye and these beautiful scarves that she's wearing and how you can find them and pick them up yourself. And we'll be back right after this.
Visit loverslane.com for the boutique store near you.
This is Arthur Bricker of Bricker Tunis Furs in West Bloomfield. We're back with the biggest fur clearance sale in our history. Save 40 to 70% off on women's and men's furs and shearlings. Choose from mink, sheared mink, sable, chinchilla, fox, beaver, and exquisite leathers and shearlings in the latest styles from Europe. Plus, our consignment boutique is full of gorgeous furs priced at a fraction of the original cost. No other furrier in Metro Detroit can match our quality, our selection, or our prices. Celebrating 98 years in business. Call today 248-855-9200.
Hi, I'm Regina.
And I'm Sarita from Jungle Juice Bar.
Please join Jungle Juice Community Services, Steve Hood Productions, and Detroit Luxury Transportation and squeeze a child by introducing them to healthy living, environmental awareness, and juicing techniques. The squeeze includes round-trip transportation via Detroit Luxury Transportation to Jungle Juice Bar.
For requirements and to nominate your school, go to the website on the screen and complete the form.
Please enter and win a squeeze from us.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. You've got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
With the award-winning Woodhouse Day Spa in your backyard, why would you go anywhere else? Within minutes, feel relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. Handcrafted spa treatments will nourish your spirit and revive your senses and allow dreams to reawaken. Give the perfect gift this season, the Woodhouse Day Spa gift card. A luxury spa experience awaits you right in your neighborhood.
Visit loverslane.com for the boutique store near you.
Ardelle Bradley's hairstyle provided by Megan Mitchell Hair Salon in Ferndale.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. I'm Ardelle Bradley, and with me today I have Tammy Bork. She's a co-owner of Brightly Twisted Clothing and Accessories. I wanted to ask you a question. As far as women wanting to have your dreams and aspirations, starting their own business, maybe thought about it, maybe not. Like you said, yours just sort of happened. What should you do? What would you advise the women listening to this how to get their own business?
Yeah, I've been asked that question before, and I think it's an important one. I think you just start. I think you just start, and you don't worry as much about how you're going to get everything out. Make sure your customers like it. I think we were in the art fair business before we did wholesale, and that's a great opportunity for a marketplace to find out if customers like what you're making.
So you would go such as the Ann Arbor Art Show?
And you have to apply. Those are juried shows, and so
Okay.
you have to get in. Not all of them. I would start at one that you didn't and get it out there, and you might have 100,000 people that weekend, and that's a great marketing opportunity to find out if they like what you make.
And Michigan has quite a few art shows that
yeah.
are very popular.
Yep.
Like they used to be in Pontiac, but now it's Royal Oak. I guess the
There's many. It's a livelihood for many people.
Now, do you still do that?
We do not any longer. No, and I miss it. It was fun. It was a good business. It's a hard business. It's hard work.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you enjoy your business now from your past life as a teacher?
You know, I never thought I would own my own business, and so I love being an entrepreneur. But it comes with the good and bad. You know, we're at work all the time. My husband and I live together and we work together. We actually plan dates away from each other.
So you can, because you're together all the time.
Yeah, we're together all the time. Yeah.
Now, is there a difference? I'm sure there is between going to work with the preschool, which I'm sure you love. To be a teacher, you had to love children and love what you did.
Yeah.
So do you miss that?
I do. I miss children. But there's plenty of grown-ups that behave like children.
So you got to get a little bit of it.
Not nearly as cute, but yeah.
Have you ever thought about maybe teaching a class to children on how to tie dye?
We have before. We've gone into the different schools and taught. Yeah, so we both love to teach. We have an opportunity possibly to teach at one of the colleges in Detroit, which we both would love to do.
Oh, that would be awesome.
It would be exciting.
So do you spend most of your time here? I know you say you have companies that you actually ship your products out to. Do you go out of state a lot visiting and trying to find other people?
There are different markets in different territories, whether it's in LA or Dallas. We're going to New York next month. So we pretty much every other month travel to different markets.
Okay.
But my husband and I are still in the production team, so we're still making the goods, and there are 2 other dyers with us, 2 other artists, and we're training one right now, so there'll be 5 of us.
So your business is growing.
Yeah.
Now, do you see expanding, maybe going into another state or something?
I know, I see expanding into our first retail store, and I hope it'll be in Detroit.
Okay, Midtown, you know, the up and coming.
Midtown, maybe downtown next to John Barbados.
You never know.
Maybe in Midtown next to Shinola. Either are good.
You'll take it,
I'll take either, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It's exciting. That's about a year out.
Now, how does your husband like it? What did he do part 2? He was a teacher?
He was a teacher as well.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a very gifted teacher. He was very talented. He's great with his hands. Yeah, so he has a great way with color. The business, it takes a toll on both of us. We had the opportunity to go to Goldman Sachs 10,000 Businesses.
Absolutely. I had them on the show before.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, that made all the difference. It kind of taught us how to dot our I's and cross our T's.
And when they were here, that was something I got from that is when you have a business, sometimes you get so involved in the business, in the day-to-day life, you don't really step away to see how to make it bigger.
It's very hard to
have it
step
grow.
away. You know, like I said, I'm still doing production.
But they make you with that.
Pardon me?
They make you step away with that.
They do, yeah. And you're kind of forced to, and it helps you really see the business and the potential.
Right.
And we could plan out 5 years, you know. So we kind of have a business plan for the first time. It's exciting. Yeah, I'm thrilled.
Well, I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you for being here this morning.
I hope you'll visit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And people can find your scarves where?
Yeah, but we're, let's see, Ruby's Balm in West Bloomfield.
And can they go on your website?
Can they go on our website? Oh, absolutely. Please. It's brightlytwisted.com.
And we'll find
the store is in
everywhere.
Livonia. You can stop by any days. We're open from 8 to 5.
Well, I will be by.
Good.
Get me a brightly twisted
I hope so.
scarf.
Thank you.
And we'll be back right after this, after we get the skincare tip of the week from Dr. Shauna Ryder-Diggs.
We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can bring us down.
I'm Dr. Shauna Diggs with your skincare tip of the week. Today we're going to talk about moisturizers. In the wintertime, it's so important to use a good moisturizer. We have a new one in our Cosmetic Derm Professional Skincare line that our patients have really been loving for a couple of different reasons. So I'll talk about the product and the ingredients in the product that make it good. It's called Intensive Hydrotherapy Cream. Basically, this cream has antioxidants in it. So it includes green tea polyphenols, which help calm your skin, caffeine, which decreases redness, and hyaluronic acid, which is very important. It binds to water in the skin and holds it there. So it's the sort of essential hydrating element in the cream. It's very similar to fillers that have hyaluronic acid and plump up your skin when they're injected under your skin. But instead of injecting hyaluronic acid, you're applying it every day. It also has in it vitamins A, C, and E, and ceramides, which again sort of coat your skin and prevent moisture from evaporating. So because it has antioxidants in it, what that means is it can oxidize when it hits air or sunlight, which will denature it. So this cream comes in this unique jar with a pump, and it squirts out as you press on it. And it's a way of keeping the cream inside free from the effects of hitting oxygen or light. And then you take the cream and you apply it on your skin. It's very smooth, goes in nicely, doesn't irritate at all, never stings anyone. So that's why it's become a very popular one in our office for face and neck. Many people use it as a night cream. The other nice thing about this design is that one of the problems with the pump is you never know when it's over. But with this one you do, because you can actually open it and see how much is remaining. It's quite thick, but it doesn't fall out if you tip it upside down, but it goes on smoothly and hydrates well without feeling greasy or oily. I'm Dr. Shauna Diggs with your Skincare Tip of the Week.
To learn more about Cosmetic Derm and their revolutionary skincare products and services, please visit drshaunadiggs.com.
Mike's Fresh Market, Detroit's largest independent supermarket with the best prices, quality, and service. Enjoy our vast selection of fresh fruits and vegetables. Wide aisles lead you to our own in-house bakery and deli. Beef, pork, chicken, seafood, and much more. You can rest assured you will feed your family the freshest food in town. Whatever you need, you can find it here at Mike's Fresh Market. Mike's Fresh Market with 2 locations, Gratiot and 7 Mile and Livernois and 7 Mile. Better food, better prices. That's Mike's promise.
Welcome to Orchard Maple Family Dental in West Bloomfield.
I'm Dr. William Woodruff. I practiced dentistry in Metro Detroit for over 40 years, and now my son has joined the practice.
I'm proud to practice dentistry with my father. It's his second-generation family business, which now includes my wife.
Working with my father-in-law and husband is very gratifying. We truly care about our patients.
I was very pleased to see in our vacation pictures that I was smiling and my teeth looked great for the first time.
So many good reasons to come to Orchard Maple Family Dental. Saturday and evening appointments, same-day emergency appointments, Snap-on Smile.
It's been really fun here, and I wish I could come here more often.
New patients, just $85 for exam, x-ray, and cleaning. $100 credit on treatments over $250, easy payment plans, and special in-house financing. Orchard Maple Family Dental in West Bloomfield. Call now, 248-702-5822.
Opportunity. It doesn't stare you in the face. It's not going to yell at you to come and get it. It doesn't knock. So what does opportunity look like? Not what you might think. You see, opportunity is not a right. It's definitely not equal. And it doesn't come with an instruction manual. That's because opportunity isn't found. It's molded, it's built, it's created. It's as much about grit as it is intellect. An explosive high-tech corridor located at the intersection of muscle and brains? You bet. Because opportunity only comes to those already in the game. What does opportunity look like? It looks like Detroit. Opportunity made in Detroit.
The Detroit Seafood Market is a proud sponsor of Real Women, Real Issues.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. Now we're going to talk about branding. I have Keith Walker here with me. He's the partner of Smith Walker Active Branding in Detroit. Welcome.
Thank you.
I also know you have some products or some clients, I should say, in DC area.
Yes, we do.
So you're not just in Detroit.
No, we're not. We're actually we're national right now. We have a client in DC. Okay. We have a couple of clients that are out in California as well.
Okay. So for all the ladies or gentlemen who are watching this show and they have a new business, they can call you. And what will you do for me to get my business out there?
Well, what we'll do is we'll sit down and have a consultation. Okay. One of the key things about starting a new business is about having a good message, a good, strong message, and being able to know who your market is. And that's what we'll do. We'll find out what your message is, and we'll connect you to your brand. So all you have to do is provide the product.
And pay you.
Exactly.
So with that, what comes entail? Do you manage my website? Do you do my business cards?
Yes, we do all those things that you need. We manage websites. We also do business cards. We do all kinds of graphic work. But we also do social media management, which also means creating the actual Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever page you need, then also maintain it based upon what your message is. So again, making sure that when your clients come to your building, come to your office, meet with you, if they go to your website, they go to social media, that they're still seeing the same message and the same brand. That is so important in this day and age when your brand is 24/7. People need to see the same exact thing when they go, again, to your office.
So every time when they see that, they associate it with you.
Yes, yes, again, a real good message, a good strong message, again, not saying different things on one media compared to the other.
Now, do you actually design their logo? Do you do that also?
Yes, we do that as well. Okay. Again, anything from graphic side we create, written. So again, if you need media, if you need press releases, we handle all that as well.
Absolutely. So any type of business, you could take anybody.
We could take anyone.
If I sell T-shirts or if I run a multi-million-dollar law firm.
Yes, we do. We currently have clients from the religious sector all the way down to, again, T-shirt maker, a baker.
Now tell me, what is the difference if I'm going to start my business and I decide or opt not to have someone like a PR person like yourself? Tell me the advantages, or what's the difference in me having someone like you on my side or not having it?
It's getting the right message out. We've dealt with a lot of clients who have gone the way of doing it themselves. We're going to a place that do $250 business cards, this, that, and the other. But what happens is you don't have a strong brand message. Key, right, again, I cannot stress that enough. Brand message is so key, and that's what we make sure. We make sure that you have that message, and again, we're connecting you to your audience. Instead of just giving you a product, we're telling you this product is tailored just for who you want to come to your door.
Or it's a mindset. Like even today, people will say Xerox copy. Well, it's not really a Xerox copy, but everyone has that in their mind. Or Vaseline, for instance, they branded it, and it's petroleum jelly. It's not Vaseline, but everyone says that. So coming to you, I can do that.
Yes, we create that emotional attachment. One of the key things about branding versus design is emotional attachment. We connect you to your consumer. We connect you to your client. We make sure that when they think of anything, if they're thinking of a cupcake, they're coming to your client. If they're thinking of a T-shirt, they're coming to you because, again, we've made that emotional attachment to your brand. That's the difference.
Seems you know a little bit about this.
Yes, I do, a little bit.
Well, tell us how we can get in touch with you now.
You can get in touch with us 2 ways. We have 3 ways. Social media. We have our own website, which is smithandwalker.com, or you can give our office a call at 313-340-1966.
All right.
Myself or my partner will answer the phone, but we were there to assist you.
Well, I appreciate you being here this morning, and everyone out there looking to get their brand started, know how to get in touch with you now. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in, and we'll be here next week, same place, same time.